Hey, how is everyone? I took a little hiatus because things have been very interesting and challenging lately, and I have just been ridiculously exhausted, like for real. But I just wanted to come do a quick, hopefully fun video before I start getting to the real information again. All right? So, um, I wanted to try once again to explain how Jesus could be a physical representation of God. I tried to explain it before, but I'm thinking maybe this might make more sense to people. Basically, you can think of Jesus as an avatar of the true God, a male avatar of the true God. Um, because mother is equal, she will not just send a male, but a female also. Because remember, the reason Jesus really came, which I mentioned it in a video, is to talk about the masculine and the feminine energies being balanced and aligned once again. Because right now they're out of alignment. The roles of each are misplaced. So that's what he came for. So Jesus would be an avatar of the true God. Basically, when he's born, he is offline. That's the best way to describe him. Offline, collecting information, assimilating to this world. Because that's the best way to do it. You can't just pluck someone out of the universe, the spiritual realms, and then put them in a situation to adjust. It doesn't work out very well. So, from a baby, offline, collecting and gathering information as he grows up until the appointed time where that avatar is activated or comes online with the true God and are able to exchange information back and forth with the true God as well as the rest of the universe because that information is available to him. So that's the best way I can describe that relationship between the true God and Jesus. Okay, so also, a lot of people are confused about why would the true God allow so much to go on for so long. What you have to realize is the true God has always been in existence. And that I know by itself is hard to fathom, but that's the reality. So, time for her is not even a thing, which is why the positioning of the sun, the moon, the stars, the planets are so important because that is the universal time clock, really. So, for this rebel god, her counterpart, um, he's been good, let's say for 73,000 years. And he's been bad for 27,000 years. He has definitely been good far longer than he has been bad. But if you're looking at it from a human standpoint of your lifespan, then you wouldn't understand. So, this is the reason why it may seem like it's a long time to a human, but to beings that have been in existence for literally millions and billions of years. It is literally not even a snap of time. It's not. Um, yeah, so hopefully that lets you understand that you really have to go to a higher level of thinking and really think like a god. Like put yourself in that type of mind frame. So, Jesus, once again, the Bible portrays him as someone, for the most part, that he wasn't. He was extremely loving because the true God is love, and so he reflected that love. But it's also, once again, why I said he had such a great respect for women in a time where they were disrespected and looked at as property only. And that's also why he was always surrounded by women because he felt at home like that. As I said before, humans were not born sinful. Jesus did not come here to die for our sins. I cannot say this enough. People are just stuck in that mindset. This is what religion and Christianity, especially, has conditioned into your head for once again a greater purpose. Um, Jesus actually would have been considered a male witch, which is why it was so easy for him to be put to death because no one was willing to stand up in his behalf. That's the truth. Think about it. If Jesus really could do all these miracles that are in the Bible, he would be a national asset. No way would they let him be put to death when he could heal people, when he could feed people, when he could do all these things. It just wouldn't happen. But once again, he was the ultimate firstborn sacrifice of the true God, which the rebel God absolutely hated. So he loved to be able to kill him as a sacrifice to himself and then exploit that death for his own benefit, which is what we see Christianity is today and what was done in the Bible. So I know it's shocking to think of Jesus as a male witch, but that is the truth. That symbol of the cross and then the symbol of the star with the circle, the pentacle, are one and the same. They actually go together. They do. So I'm telling you this because once I get into astrology and what Jesus was actually saying and alluding to undercover, because he knew his message would get him killed if he wasn't careful, but he got killed anyway. He kind of did this hidden for those who would be able to ascertain it in the Bible. He knew those would be his people, and those ones would not be Christians because, once again, astrology is demonized. And as I keep saying, anything that was associated with the true God in the Bible, most of it is demonized and actually portrayed as satanic when it is anything but that. So, this is why I'm bringing this stuff out because it's going to help you see that Jesus was not this person that they tried to portray in the Bible. And I know a lot of you are like, well, how do you know this? How do you know? I would love to bluntly come out and say it, but hopefully, as more videos come out, you'll know. Okay? Um, yeah, I talk about counterparts and stuff. I do have a counterpart, yes, on Earth right now. Um, my counterpart is not friendly toward me. So that has been a challenge because just like Mother and her counterpart, there is that unbreakable love because at one point you were the same spiritual being. Um, but you don't tolerate disrespect because the love of yourself, especially, will not tolerate someone trying to harm you. You will distance yourself and cut them off for your own safety and well being. So that's my situation. Okay, so I think that's it. So hopefully, tomorrow, the video on what Jesus meant when he was talking about look for him, look for this. Okay, basically going into the age of Aquarius. I'll put it that way. That's what I'm going to talk about in my video for tomorrow. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. I love you very much and may you have peace. Okay, take care. Bye.